I'm going to heat treat these pullers. This is beeswax. I'm going to cool off about half of that. Quench it so it's hardenable. I'll draw a temper with what remains. Okay, it's already drawn. This is a big one. So I don't take time to brush it or anything or scratch it. You can see the color in the end. Next time I'll brush it. You see it's already straw. So that's going to occur with a big body tool. You use oil also, but I like this little beeswax can I got. And I'll scratch the other side. You can tell it how it skates. And see it's straw. You know, the blue, purple straw, it's climbing, so quench it. It'll slow down as we go. And smaller tools will be quite different. Yeah, move it around, you know, up and down a little bit. And I'll go back the other side. Yeah, you can tell the skate. And this brush that Tom Willoughby gave me is a lot scratchier. I like it. That's your handle there, Tom. I haven't been able to send it. I've been a little low. I'll go ahead and take a file to it this next time. Like I say, this is a big, pretty large tool, so. And, you know, I try not to drip with beeswax everywhere. But see, that's skates. It grabs there, and it skates in there. But, it slows down quite a bit, the temper. And the more you temper as many times as you can. Yeah, it's lost a lot of heat. It's not going either way. But, you know, these are the old colors here. Straw, you got your blue. I'll scratch the next one earlier. And yeah, when it's like slow enough, like grass growing, I'll go ahead and, you know, like arrest the temper, put it further in, just so I don't. I will a lot of times take the oil rag and clean this up. You know, these were sitting in a bucket of water. Well, a bucket that got water in it. And they got pretty rusty. I got this material from Dave Custer when I was in Louisiana. Didn't have any spring at the time down there, and I knew I could order some from him. I was going to make some punches for some classes. And but it was brand new material. It doesn't look brand new anymore. It was sitting in a bucket of water for a long time. So. And I'll let that cool. Just put it on the ground. I'll do the other one. This won't take long to heat up. Preheating. I don't want to heat the whole thing. Usually when I make a tool like this, it's because I don't have one, so I want to use it as quickly as possible. So I'll do the struck in first, let it cool on its own, you know, turn it around, forge it in, let them cool down and grind them. And yeah, I usually only take one heat, and most punches and chisels and pullers, but sometimes more complex ones I'll take a little more. You can normalize especially if you have to forge a lot of times and you have rough forging. I don't have any problem with that, so I don't do it. So as that, I gotta do it quick. As you see that oil start to burn away, you know you're getting to those temperatures. These big tools, this one's a little bit smaller, really show it well. The smaller ones end up being real quick. Also, not as quick as this though, because and I'll brush, and yeah, I see it skates, and it's already up to straw again. So I'll do the other side. Just don't let it go. I mean, you can let them go to blue, but I don't. I use them for cold work and hot work. That's why I harden them. Most of my hand punches and chisels, I will harden because I do use them for cold and laying out at lower temperatures or stone cold, and also hot work. So, and I'll scratch this time. See, you see how quick that moves? You know, and it's already getting a dark straw, light straw. I hope you see that. I see. You need to look quick. I'll go ahead and do it again. So you see the straw long. They get longer bands also. And before the blue gets up there, see a dark straw. Here's the purple coming, blue. And this one was laying in the forge, just preheating, so it's got a lot more heat in the body than that other one did. I heated it a lot quicker. I usually don't scratch a different spot. If you scratch long, you'll see colors go both ways too, you know. But yeah, this is all straw. And you know, like when it slows down that much, I'm gonna cool whatever the hottest part is, so it arrests the temper. Doesn't let it draw. I don't want it, you know, I don't want to lose my temper. I don't want to go exceed it. And yeah, I do take the ones for cold work, usually to straw. This is like a scribe or a center punch that you're using quite a bit on cold metal. That drip off. And I'll take my oil rag. Before you use a punch, you want to test them. And I'll show you that. These are some ultimate tongs that Jonathan Pinkston made me. I gave him my prototype pair I made a few years ago, and he used them to go off of, and then we traded. And I'll never sell these. I would have sold mine already, I'm sure. But hopefully he won't sell those. Yeah, these are great for holding all kinds of profiles. Might as well clean up while I'm at it. So I'll throw that under there. I'll test, see if that one's cool enough, and I'll show you how to test these punches. If it's like a hot potato, I don't mind cooling it off. You know, and that's like a hot potato. I wouldn't have been able to pick it up if it weren't. You know what a hot potato is, where you have to, you know, juggle it in your hands, you know. And yeah, I have oil on my hands too, which makes it even hotter. So I'll go ahead and cool it all the way off, and I'll test it. This won't sizzle. I don't have my oil there. You know, when it's that temperature, it will not sizzle in the water. So what I do is I take it to a horn and I try and break it. It didn't break. I look to see if there's any cracks, and I'll use it. But yeah, I don't ever make and use a punch until I test it. Try and actually break it. When Tom Clark saw me do that, he goes, "What are you doing? You'll break it." I said, "Exactly. That's what I want to do." But I didn't break it, you know. And I don't generally do that. That's heat treatment of simple punches, handheld punches.